and sit there and throw punches until somebody drops. I love that answer.
These two fighters really like each other. They know each other from the bare knuckle circuit as well as the MMA circuit here in the United Kingdom. They like each other so much that Griffiths accepted a ride back to the hotel from weigh-ins yesterday from David Round.
You gotta like that. I wonder if they talk strategy on the way back. Who's gonna win the fight?
As Griffiths said of David Round, not only do I like him as a person, I really respect him as a fighter. He has outstanding punching power. I feel, though, that I have cleaner, crisper boxing.
Well, he said he feels like he wants to utilize a clinch in there, utilize that uppercut. He feels like his left hook is going to be highly important in this fight.
Here is the Welshman from Milford Haven, David Round. He's had 2 bare-knuckle fights, 51 pro MMA fights. Round said, I'm basically fighting myself. Ash Griffiths and I have this same mindset, this same fighting philosophy. We're both going to come forward and throw hard. Round said, I know that Griffith is going to swing big for the knockout. I have to be very quick and precise with my jab. I also feel that I have better cardio.
David Round used a phrase that I really like. I have to bite down on my mouthpiece to throw punches. That means he's coming in knowing he's going to get hit, but he's willing to do that and trade. These two guys have the exact same mentality. I can hit this guy harder than he's going to hit me.
Round said, I'm going to use my heavy pressure walk forward style, just as I know Griffiths will do back to me. I want to throw a high volume of punches, establish my right hand early.
Well, he wants to utilize that jab. He said to get in the range and then throw that straight right hand. He feels like staying outside the wing is not good. Get inside with that jab, throw the right hand, land the punch.
We send it to Jeff Houston.
Fight fans of London, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division, presented to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears blue. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, his official weight, an even 187 pounds. Tonight, he makes his bare-knuckle debut, fighting out of Hartlepool, England. Here is Ash, the Alpha Griffiths. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears white and black. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, his official weight, an even 181 pounds. He is an MMA veteran of 51 fights and holds a bare-knuckle record of 1 victory opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Milford Haven, Wales, here is the Gangster Prince of Wales, David One More Round. And our referee in charge of the action, Big Dan Mergliata.
Both fighters said to us, there is no way this fight goes the distance. One direction or the other, it's going to end in a knockout, most likely quite early.
Ready? Buckle up.
Touch of hands. His friendship very temporarily on hold, round number 1. White trunks for the fighter from Wales, David Round. Blue trunks for the fighter from England, Ash Griffiths. Good left hand check, left hook from Round. Griffiths walking through it. To the clinch, short right hand. Now the uppercut from Griffiths in the clinch. Griffiths to the body.
Box out. Good job, Bill.
Slip out from David Round. That was clever, pulling the fight back to the center of the ring. See the feint from Griffiths with the right hand, does it twice. Naked right hand not there for Ash Griffiths. There's that left hook. Round sitting back on it, changing stances, pulls back the rear right hand. Overhand left. Hands high and tight for Griffiths, trying to wait forward. Feints on the jab into the immediate clinch.
There's that clinch right there.
Right, clean. Listen, watch the back of the head, okay?
Griffith's being warned by Dan Mergliano. Watch punches to the back of the head.
Griffith just looks like the bigger, stronger guy right now, so I can see him when he get in the clinch, wear his opponent down a little bit, and then start throwing punches.
Left hook, right hand for David Round on the entry. 40 seconds remaining, round number 1 of this bout at 185 pounds in age. Big naked right hand lands from Griffiths. Right back comes David Round. Short right hand. There's the jab from Griffiths just off the mark. Left hook from Round. Uppercut to the body, right hand, overhand right. Knockdown number 1.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Up at 8 is Ash Griffiths. Final seconds, round number 1.
Let's see right here, he's going with Round's going to go for the finish.
Round, big uppercuts. Modified half tie plug. Off the ropes. We'll see if Mergliano counts it.
Get over the corner.
Mergliano says that is not a knockdown.
That was right after the bell. I heard the bell, then a knockdown.
So the rule is in this situation, it's not when the punch is landed, it's when the action of the punch begins. Mergliano saw the action of the punch after the bell. That is round number 1, no controversy there.
And is this right at the very end when you're not really sure if it was going to happen as far as the knockout being counted, but no, this is like the first night. That was a nice, clean right hand.
Listen for the bell. Now, Mergliano is saying the action of the punch starts after the bell.
Right the bell, before the bell. Get over the corner. Okay, seconds out.
Well, I'm not sure about that one, Sean.
On the line, gentlemen.
The difference is 10-8 versus 10-7 in favor of David Round. Sporting touch of hands, round number 2.
That shouldn't even matter to score. These two guys are not going to go for the score because they're just looking to knock each other out.
There's a left hook and an overhand right after Griffiths landed. David Round landed right back.
No strikes. Back off. Ready? Buckle up.
Ball coming forward again. Off the 1-2, then the hook to the body. Big shots. That is a clean knockdown off the body shots.
Sean, really hard for all these MMA guys to not punch the guy once he's on the ground.
8.
See Griffiths taking his mouthpiece out to get more air in his lungs. Knockdown number 3, and we are done. Game, set, match, David Round.
And that was a good job by Dan Mergliano. You saw right before that he let him go next time when he got it, but as soon as he fell down, not that great of punches, he's like, this is not necessary. There's no point in letting this go on. And right here you see this, the punches that started it as soon as Griffith just covers up. There's nothing you can do about that. You know he's going to go down. Lets it go a little bit more, but then a couple punches later, he just hits the ground again. So good job by Zimmer that he could tell that Griffiths didn't really want anymore.
Round's punches short and sharp. That's a great example, Chris. If in our sport of bare knuckle fighting, you don't have to throw huge punches to be effective. Short, tight, sharp, clean punches from David Round to the finish.
If you just touch somebody there, I mean, it didn't cut him open surprisingly, but if you just touch somebody, you're going to hurt them.
Ash Griffiths was very game. David Round just too much volume, too much accuracy, and ultimately too much power. Both said it would not go the distance. It absolutely did not go the distance. Here's Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Mergliano, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 40 seconds into round number 2. For your winner by TKO, the Gangster Prince of Wales, David One More Round.
Good start for David Round. Came in, did exactly what he wanted, threw a lot of punches, had a lot of volume. Got the victory, Sean.
You don't have to dislike your opponent. You can actually be friends with your opponent and still produce a very entertaining and indeed rugged fight. That's just what we saw in the light heavyweight division. An onslaught of punches to the finish. The winner by way of second round TKO, David Round defeats Ash Griffith. Connor Tierney.